Hello and welcome. This is NAFDAC and Your Health, that TV program that preoccupies itself with ensuring that your health is safeguarded by giving you updates on how to patronize only wholesome food products and drugs of good quality. I am your host, Amanda Go. On today's edition of NAFDAC and Your Health, we'll begin with the details of the joint press conference of NAFDAC and the National Health Insurance Authority, where the Directors General of the two agencies addressed newsmen on the collaboration between NHIA and indigenous pharmaceutical companies, in which the local drug manufacturing companies will produce customized drugs to be endorsed by NHIA with the monitoring and approval of NAFDAC to enhance adherence to good manufacturing practice. A move targeted at encouraging local drug production, among other benefits. The second segment will be giving highlights of NAFDAC's Customer Service Week celebration for the year 2023 and the various customer-oriented programs organized during the week-long celebration. Drug security is an issue of passionate concern for the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control as the well-being and safety of the Nigerian populace. This is why the agency has always put in place strategies and policies that would ensure that only drugs of good quality and standards are being made available for public use. The agency, apart from being painstaking in the process of issuing approval to pharmaceutical companies and thoroughly putting the drugs through a series of laboratory tests in its world-class laboratories, still follows up by doing post-marketing surveillance. All these are done particularly for two germane reasons: to ensure quality drugs are made available to the public and to encourage the development of local pharmaceutical companies so that they can embrace good manufacturing practices. In addition to all of these, NAFDAC has always liaised and collaborated with other government agencies in the health sector and relevant stakeholders in ensuring drug security. One of such agencies is the National Health Insurance Authority. It was against this background and to intimate the public about the fruitful results of their people-oriented collaborations that NAFDAC and NHIA recently held a joint press conference at the Abuja office of NAFDAC. At the press conference, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye explained the reasons NAFDAC has continued to collaborate with NHIA and the latest developments that have made the collaborations even more necessary.
NAFDAC has collaborated and continues to collaborate with NHIA to ensure a sustainable access to affordable and acceptable quality medicines for our citizens. In Executive Order 3, the federal government requires that all MDAs shall grant preference to local manufacturers of goods and service providers in their procurement of goods and services. That is part of why this collaboration is extremely important. It was based on this collaboration with NAFDAC and in line with this executive order that NHIA worked with local pharmaceutical manufacturers whose manufacturing facilities have been approved by NAFDAC as meeting good manufacturing practices requirements for the procurement of needed medicines. These manufacturing companies have also had their products registered by NAFDAC. This means that all the attributes of quality, safety, and efficacy pertaining to these products have been duly assured by NAFDAC. It is not all companies that qualify for this. We picked based on international standards, the companies. The federal government has just launched the operational guidelines for the 2022 National Health Insurance Authority Act as part of efforts to ensure all Nigerians have access to affordable healthcare services. The operational guidelines are crucial to clarifying the roles, responsibilities, and obligations of various stakeholders in the health sector because Access to affordable quality healthcare for all Nigerians is key on the path to achieving universal health coverage.
The press conference was particularly informed by steps being taken by NHIA to operationalize the executive order given to the agency and give details on the modalities to be taken.
NHIA signed a memorandum of understanding with pharmaceutical companies and drug management organizations from the different states for production of 33 different drugs to address the perennial problem of out-of-stock syndrome in the nation's health facilities. Under this initiative, 12 pharmaceutical companies will be branding the 33 products for the health insurance ecosystem in the first phase. Already, NHIA has chosen 7 states: Delta, Enugu, Gombe, Jigawa, Niger, Osun, and Sokoto states, and the Federal Capital Territory for the pilot phase of this initiative. It is also geared towards strengthening local pharmaceutical manufacturers, which will ultimately guarantee medicines security, medicines with quality.
All these efforts are geared towards one ultimate goal, and that is to ensure drug security. As NHIA continues in the drive to work with the pharmaceutical companies in the laid down vision, NAFDAC remains unrelenting in playing the complementary role without which the efforts of NHIA cannot yield the desired results.
This drive to guarantee medicine security has been deliberate and intentional effort by NAFDAC in the past 5 years and continues to be on the front burner to ensure that pharmaceutical manufacturing facilities are fit for purpose. This will help to reduce the proliferation of substandard and falsified medical products. The categories of drugs involved will start with simple to complex, which will be used to address prevailing health conditions in Nigeria, such as malaria, upper respiratory tract infections, childhood illnesses, and drugs being used by pregnant women. As mentioned earlier, every drug to be manufactured will be certified and approved by the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control in terms of quality, safety, and efficacy. We will also give our manufacturers that are qualified the Good Manufacturing Practice Certificate. That certificate NHIA will have, so that a double assurance is given that it is not just what we tell them, it is the certificate that we also give them. NAFDAC carries out this mandate by ensuring appropriate documentation of product attributes or qualities, conducting inspections of manufacturing facilities to ensure they comply with good manufacturing practices requirements. The products are tested in our laboratory in Yaba, the Central Drug Laboratory, and it has just received, that Central Drug Laboratory has just received WHO pre-qualification. And it's only about 6 laboratories in Africa that have that recognition. This is to guarantee quality in the medicines. We also do post-marketing surveillance, meaning the product has been approved. We follow the product to the market to make sure that what was inside that drug during registration is what will be found in the market. NAFDAC has in the past 5 years developed this good manufacturing practices roadmap that continuously assures that pharmaceutical manufacturers in Nigeria remain compliant. If they do not follow our guidelines, they are not compliant, we sanction them. We close some of them, a few of them, not some, few of them. That is how stringent we are becoming in terms of ensuring that the quality of our products are ensured.
The Director General of the National Health Insurance Authority, Professor M.A. Sambo, also spoke on the trajectory that culminated into the collaboration of his agency and indigenous pharmaceutical industries, highlighting the benefits derivable from the initiative.
On assumption of my duty as a DG, I established a committee to look into how NHIA can be collaborating with pharmaceutical companies to manufacture drugs with branding or with the inscription of the National Health Insurance Authority, so that wherever our enrollees go to seek for services, such drug if prescribed, they will not have cause to complain. There are so many advantages that can be driven from that. We all know the skyrocketing inflation that has bedeviled our society for so many years. You buy a product today, you go to the market, you see the price will go up. And these pharmaceutical companies, I'm sure Madam Professor will shed more light on that, are finding it very difficult to manufacture the drugs, because the active ingredients that is used in manufacturing drugs are not available in the country. So they have to rely on importation, which they use to manufacture the drugs. And the market is not readily available for them. They can manufacture a small number of drugs, but the consumption will be a Herculean task. So one of the advantages that this program will bring about is that NHIA will provide a ready-made market for these manufacturers. For example, if a manufacturer is currently producing a drug for the consumption of 10,000 people, with NHIA, he will have the opportunity to manufacture probably a drug that will be consumed by 1 billion people. And there is what is called economy of scale. The higher the amount that you produce, the lower the cost. So we are using this strategy to see how we can support the local manufacturers produce the drug, and we provide available market to them, and they will come and purchase the drugs through a negotiated price. Our intention is we ensure that the cost of the drugs will come down. In fact, in the conversation that we have done with the pharmaceutical companies, we are hoping that one of the key ingredient that is used in the hospital is IV fluid. Sometimes when you work in emergency, there is a thin line between death and having infusion. So if we are able to negotiate the prices of these drugs, then we are assured that the cost of the drugs will come down. We are also assured that the availability of drugs will be guaranteed. And because we are working with NAFDAC, we are very much sure that the quality of the drugs that we will be seeing in the market will not be one that is being suspected as either fake or substandard. This initiative, we started it about 2.5 years ago. We brought in so many stakeholders, the NAFDAC #1 stakeholder. We also brought NIPRID and Ministry of Industry, Customs Services, and all other agencies that are relevant in the process of manufacturing or distribution of the drugs.
You have been watching NAFDAC and Your Health. The program continues shortly. Stay with us. Welcome back. Thank you for staying tuned.
Customer-focused, agency-minded is a slogan that has become popular with NAFDAC since 2018. The motto was added to the regulatory agency's hitherto known motto to resonate the esteemed position NAFDAC under Professor Mojisola Adeye's leadership puts on customers and the efforts the agency puts on good management practice, which encapsulates good customer service. This premium put on customers by NAFDAC explains why celebrating Customer Service Week is important to the agency. This is why the agency went all out to have a week-long lineup of impactful programs in celebration of the 2023 Customer Service Week between the 9th and 13th of October under the theme Team Service. The Director General at the opening ceremony spoke about the significance of the celebration to the agency.
It gives me great joy to bring to you my warmest greetings and to join you in celebrating the 2023 Customer Service Week, which is dedicated to celebrating the spirit of team service or team efforts. This theme emphasizes the value of customer service and satisfaction that captures the essence of collaboration, unity, and the power of working together towards a common goal. That common goal is to make Nigeria better in whatever we are doing. This also highlights the extraordinary impact we can create when we align our efforts, share our expertise, and put our customers at the heart of everything we do. To put customers at the heart of everything we do, we needed a change of mind or change of mindset. And that started 2018 January. Because we have to change our mindset through quality management system training. The goal of quality management system training is to think of the customers as the most important people. Every year we celebrate the Customer Service Week. Let us bear in mind that it is aimed at boosting the morale, motivation, and enhancing teamwork among staff and stakeholders, while raising agency-wide awareness of the important role that customer service plays in the success story of our great agency. If you go on our website, nafdac.gov.ng, the first thing that will jump at you is our statement that we will not tolerate corruption. And I want to thank the Reforms Unit for that. 5 years ago, we wouldn't have been able to do that because we were not on the same page. That doesn't mean we are 100% there, but we are a lot better, maybe light years away from where we used to be.
Among the programs held during the week was the road walk by members of staff of the agency at the Abuja office, which took them around major areas in the Abuja metropolis amid singing and dancing. The road walk was not just to have fun. It was also an avenue to sensitize the public on the activities of NAFDAC, the obligations of NAFDAC to the public, and how the members of the public can be customers to NAFDAC through their various business endeavors.
You get what you call adverse drug reaction, you know. If you take medicine wey suppose dey cure you paracetamol, e come dey do you rashes, wetin be that? Adverse drug reaction. If you take antibiotics, e come dey give you blisters and all the boil for body, headache, abdominal pain, wetin be that? Adverse drug reaction. NAFDAC, please, if you get any report like that, make you dey run kitty kata kata. They come NAFDAC. They run kitty kata kata. They come NAFDAC come report adverse drug reaction. Hear me so. Now wetin NAFDAC dey do wey you know na just dey gist you. Now I wan make my sister give us one thing, one tori for answer, make we dey hear. Mami Afiniki, you are welcome. Shamba. Barkaba. Wannan NAFDAC ne ta shigo kasuwa yau. Mun zo ne mu yi muku za'ara akan ayyukan da muke yi a NAFDAC. NAFDAC tana nan ne domin ta taimaka cewa lafiyar iyalanmu da duka jama'a da kuma Najeriya duka. Mun kawo muku ziyara ne cewa don Allah don Annabi kar ku siya magunguna a inda bai kamata ba. Lambar NAFDAC akan magunguna za ku yi rajistarin ayyuka abinci. Ubangiji ya taimake mu. Make una dey say thank you now. Say na go dey. Okay, make we hear from our mommy again. Make he tell us in Yoruba wetin NAFDAC dey do. Sharp. Daddy, mommy, uncle, àbúrò, ẹ̀gbọ́n bí kíbi tẹ́ bá wà. NAFDAC ti dé o. Ẹ máa bọ̀ ta. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe, èmi ni chinchin, èmi lẹ̀gúsí, èmi ni ẹ̀pà, tẹ́ fẹ́ rẹ́gísítà, ẹ máa bọ̀ NAFDAC. À ń retí yín kẹ́ máa bọ̀ níbikíbi tẹ́ bá wà. Ìyàrá kitchen ti tọ́ láti ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe. So daddy, mommy, uncle, àbúrò, ẹ̀gbọ́n bíkíbi kẹ́ bá wà, ẹ máa bọ̀ ta kẹ́ wá sí NAFDAC ní zone 7. Because make una help me to invite the Okpuro Kamasi in our midst. Anakupa keba. Okpuro someone in NAFDAC. Anakupa keba. Mazi si ayinde wo. NAFDAC, customer agency.
This is how far we can go on this edition of NAFDAC and Your Health. Another edition will be brought for your viewing pleasure, same time, same station, next week. Meanwhile, we would appreciate any information on activities that can put the health of the public at risk. If you have any of such information, please reach out to us.
You can reach NAFDAC via toll-free numbers. For inquiries, call 0700 162 3322. For complaints, call 0800 162 3322. You may also email NAFDAC at nafdac.gov.ng. If you have complaints about any form of misconduct, you can reach the Reforms Unit via email reforms@nafdac.gov.ng or call the Reforms hotlines on 0909 763 0506 or 0909 763 0507. NAFDAC, customer focused, agency minded.
Don't forget, importing, producing, distributing, marketing and selling of unwholesome food products, drugs, substandard medical equipment and chemicals are criminal. Join NAFDAC to put a stop to these crimes. Till we come your way again next week, stay safe.